I called you in today because I'm concerned about your mortgage commitment. Your rate lock apparently expires next week.
Well, that should not be a problem because my mortgage broker said he got me the best deal possible.
I'm sure. But you just signed your contract last week.
Yes, I remember. I was sitting right there.
The problem is that your seller has not even signed the contract and returned it to us.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that you're not even in contract yet.
My mortgage broker said that was okay. He did me a huge favor and put the application in early so we would not waste any time.
Okay, maybe, but until you are in contract, it doesn't make sense to be working on your mortgage.
But I am getting a great deal on the interest rate. My broker says rates are going up. If I did not lock in last week I could have lost the rate.
Okay. Well, you may also remember that your contract provides for a closing in about 60 days.
Right, I know that.
Well, those 60 days don't even start counting until the day the seller signs the contract and returns it to us. And, that has not yet happened.
Okay, so that's not a problem. He'll sign.
Well, I think it may be a serious problem when your rate expires next week and your closing will probably not be for another 2 months. What will you do then?
Why will that be a problem? Everything will work out. Besides, I've already scheduled my movers for the day my rate expires so that there won't be any problems. That left you as much time as possible.
Why would you schedule your movers for a date next week when you are not even technically in contract?
My mortgage broker said we could close on the date my rate expires and then we'll just do a post-closing possession agreement.
You'll do a post-closing possession agreement?
Yes, that means the seller has to get out 7 days later but we close on the date the rate expires so everyone is happy and I can move in on time.
I know what a post-closing possession agreement is, but I don't think it will help in this situation. I think your seller is also buying a new house, right?
Right. But my mortgage broker is his mortgage broker as well. He said not to worry because there will be a post-closing possession agreement on the other deal as well.
But that doesn't make any sense. There are too many moving parts and we won't be ready to close that quickly. We have not even ordered title searches yet to make sure the title is clear and that there are no issues.
Don't you want me to be able to close on time? You're supposed to be protecting me.
Of course, but you are not even in contract yet.
But I already told my boss I needed the day off from work. So did my husband and he's a school teacher. I already scheduled the movers. My kids are already registered for their new school district. We can't change everything now just because you're not ready.
I think that was all a little premature. We need to first get you into contract and then we'll order title searches. Then, if all goes smoothly, I think the best case scenario is that you'll be ready to close in about a month. But I would not be surprised if it's closer to 2 months.
But it will cost me a lot of money to extend the interest rate for a month. My broker told me not to let you do that to me. He told me that you should make time of the essence so we can close on time. I googled time of the essence and that seems to be your best course of action here.
I will call your seller's attorney and see if his client can be ready to close sooner than the date in the contract, but I would not get my hopes up. He has not yet signed it.
My broker said that if necessary, I could stay in the house with the post-closing possession agreement and that you should get the seller to agree to do it for up to 3 months. That should be enough time for you to do all the work, right? You'll just hold a little bit of my money in escrow until the 3 months are over and everything will be okay. I'll check in with you every few weeks to let you know how things are progressing and I'll call to ask whether I should make a tax payment or a water payment, or whether I should pay the electric bill or the gas bill and whether I should continue to pay my homeowner's insurance and whether I need to fix anything that breaks and if the roof leaks and if the city gives me a ticket for that crack in the sidewalk so you and the seller's attorney can make sure there are no problems. I'll call you when I am ready to do the walkthrough and then again if the sellers and I cannot agree on that day.